girl can write her name at the age of 1 month. But mom wasn't proud of it. She erased the letters with a look of disgust. And dad only likes boys. On the day he was discharged from the hospital, dad was even more impatient. He kept complaining about spending so much money on a daughter. When he got in the car, he threw her in the trunk like a piece of trash. Then he drove his old used car down the road, with no regard for the child's safety. When he got out of the car, the whole family went inside. The baby was left in the trunk. What kind of parents are they? But the girl is a genius. By the age of 1, she could wash herself. At 2, she learned to dress herself. By 4, she had to start living on her own. Dad was busy selling used cars. Mom got all dolled up for a poker game. Her brother went to school. Matilda was left at home. When she was hungry, she made her own food. First beat 2 eggs, then add a spoonful of cake mix, and then bake them at a high temperature. A plate of waffles was ready. Eating her favorite magazines and reading them, but all the magazines at home had already been read. Her thirst for knowledge made her courageous enough to ask her father for books, but her father thought watching TV was fun and learning, so she didn't need to buy books. Her brother was impatient and pushed her away. Matilda didn't cry. She knew that she had to earn what she wanted in this family. The next day, when her parents went to work, she opened the phone book and found the address of the library. It was 10 kilometers away from home, but that didn't stop her from reading. When she arrived at the library, she politely asked the janitor, and went straight to the children's section. The administrator wondered why this cute little one was alone. She sat quietly on the sofa alone, immersed in books. This is her greatest joy. Ever since she found her way to the library, she reads daily with hunger and thirst. Soon the children's category had been exhausted by her. She started looking for books in other fields. The janitor who followed Matilda for months on end was deeply impressed by her spirit of learning. She made an exception and got her a library card, so she could take her books home and read them. It saved her time on the road. Before she knew it, Matilda was 7 years old. The imperfections of her family made her envious of other children's parental companionship, but books gave her an unlimited imagination and made her feel less alone. When she was old enough to go to school, she asked her father for permission, but her father was adamant that she was only 4. Her mother was more open-minded and said she was already 5, but in reality, Matilda was 7. She was devastated. Even her brother's bullying didn't get her attention. She went to her room alone, her tears dripping onto her books.